God's will 7.
My name is
As he looks to go ahead and earn
Can
featherweight
call me.
championship.
Oh,
Big behind the scenes. Really finding a bullet.
It's like movie directors.
Actually looks skinnier. I'm ready.
All right, guys. Welcome to another episode of the Unmasked podcast. This is episode number 2 of season 3. We got none other than the one and only double champ, 559 and Camo State champion in the house.
Hi, what's up?
Hi, what's up? It's a very simple introduction. You've been on here a couple times already, bro. It's just crazy to think that you are champion again. You are a champion. You are a double champ, and this is first for you. So, kind of explain to the people what this title means, because obviously they've seen the 559 title before. But what does this title mean to you and to the state of California?
Means a lot to me, man. Not a lot of people get to hold the Camo State title, to be honest with you. And it's part of the organization, I guess. I guess they made the belt for California, I guess, for the state, and pretty much becoming the top featherweight, holding it. And it's an honor. It really is. I like that it's yellow and not just red. But the other one's heavier, but it's still another piece of material. But I'm grateful for it.
You know what's funny? The day of the fight, this felt lighter than it felt fake. Today it feels heavier. I wonder if it's because my adrenaline was pumping. So I thought everything was a lot heavier.
I don't know, bro. I didn't even open all the way. I just held them the way closed. You know, what I mean? Which is crazy. I wish I didn't, so I could have had more aura. You know what I'm saying?
I think on the post I posted today was actually aura farming, because I had both of them on you like this.
Hey,
it's fire.
Yeah,
ChatGPT does a lot of stuff. My question to you is: Do you compare the? Ew! Don't fucking yes sir me. Do you compare this one to kind of like what the BMF belt is for like the UFC? Is that like what it kind of
in a sense? Yes, in a sense.
Just to kind of give the people an idea.
Yeah, I guess being that guy in a sense, just holding a title alone, being the top guy, it shows that you're worthy. You know what I mean? Being a champion, but yeah, having this is it's an honor in itself. You know what I mean?
Let's talk about what you're ranked at now.
18. I'm ranked 18 in California. Grateful after losing my first one, and we only moved up from there with some adversity, but anything's possible with God, you know.
Anything's possible with God. That's a fact. That's an absolute fact. And obviously, as someone that I guess holds 2 cities on their shoulders, like I could only imagine the amount of pressure that you felt that day. Talk about your fight and leading up to it, like how did that week feel? Obviously, you had already fought. Shout out Arroyo. You had already fought him previously, but after that experience, like leading up to the fight, leading up to the weigh-ins, leading up to the outcome, like how was it for you?
It wasn't just it's cliche, but it's true. It's just another day at the office. You know what I mean? Especially being my I think seventh fight. Seventh fight. The experience plays a good factor, but knowing that he was gonna bring it was always scary. No, especially being under the bright lights, main event. You know what I mean? Leading up to the fight, six week fight camp wasn't too easy, to be honest with you. It was very difficult, especially getting ready for someone so dangerous. But having the right people around me, and just grateful for the people that support me. You know what I mean? That see the good in me and see the hard work and are patient. You know what I'm saying? It was all worth it, and I was ready to go, dude. I was ready to go, and it's all nerves. You know what I'm saying? I'm always nervous, but I'm just grateful for the opportunity always, you know what I mean? Just for another day to fight. It's scary though, but it's worth it.
Yeah, you had a giant crowd that day, and you had a lot of people backing you at home as well. Yeah. But just I feel like it's like the competitive nature in you. Like when you're traveling to an enemy state or city, when you're traveling to the hometown crowd, like it gives you that amount of like not pressure, but like I would say pressure. I guess pressure that you need to get the job done. Like you want to get the job done.
You want to shut their mouths up in a sense. You know what I mean? Yeah, respectfully, because you are in enemy territory. You are the outside. You know what I mean? Coming in to take what they want. Because come on now, I'm the Bakersfield champion for 559 fights. They don't want that. They want their local fighter, and he was a top ranked fighter, and he still is obviously. But he's respectfully, he's not better than me. At least not at the moment. And I took the best out.
Yeah, twice.
Yeah, it wasn't easy though. Honestly, some sick fights. There's some pretty good
Oh,
fights.
bro, that's what I was, and that's funny because I mean, I'm more than happy to say it on here. Like what we talked about that day is dominated. You got dominated that first round at your own game, which was dope to see. In the sense, obviously the outcome's great, but it's dope to see in both ways. Like seeing you progress and seeing you like change the pace, change the outcome, change to his style of fighting, right? Which is and then shout out to your boxing gym and getting prepared also because that was crazy seeing your hands fly like that. I've never seen your hands fly like that.
Thank you. And yeah, all credit to my teammates, you know what I mean? All credit to them because they do get me right. They in every sense, you know what I mean? Boxing, MMA, you know what I mean? Oh, we good. People don't trip. Adversity again. Nah. But credit to the warm up, Joel, Stevie, you know, Daniel, you know what I mean, Coach Martin, and credit to Coach Brian and all my teammates there. You know, Adrian's always right there. You know, my homie Tony got me right. You know, even being around Jesus, I didn't spar him. He's an upcoming fighter too, 4-0. Just being around good people and a good support system and high level fighters with a high level IQ. I don't have the biggest IQ, but obviously when it comes to fighting, but it's just I'm a fighter. I'm not that technical, but like I said, I'm a fighter. You know
what the other good thing about it, or really interesting about it, I don't know how many people know, but the fact that it's not fighting 24/7 for you. Like you got a life, like you work multiple jobs and you put yourself out there and you help out the community with warm up and things that you guys do with your gym as well. So like kudos to you, man. And I've always told you, it's just, it's amazing at how much you can do with so little time.
Yeah. And all glory to God always, you know what I mean? Always, because you're right. I do have, 2 jobs. I had 3 at a time. I have a wife. I have a family, you know what I mean? I bounce from gym to gym to go coach. We give back to the community. You know, we do so much. And I'm technically in, but I'm not all in because obviously I'm not jobless. I have to have a job. Who doesn't want to have a job these days? Because you got to support your family and yourself. Obviously, I like nice things. But, yeah, dude, it's just I'm grateful. I'm grateful to even be on top of the game right now and never being a football player, never being a wrestler coming up, you know what I mean? And just my background doesn't show high-level athlete, but it's just the hard work you put in that eventually the fruits of your labor pay off. And it's like I'm always going to give the credit to my teammates, you know what I mean, as well, because I can't be great without them. But obviously I'm great in my own way.
You got to have somebody to get you ready too.
Oh,
you know?
yeah.
So that's the biggest thing. And answer this question. So when you were in the fight, like obviously your coach talks to you in between rounds, but do you hear what he's saying during the actual, like between the 2-3 minutes that you're in there? It's so loud. It's loud for us to hear the next person, around us. But how is it being in there, especially at a main event? You were the main event this time. Like, how was that?
It's not easy hearing coach because it is loud. I hear he's slow jab, this and that. You know what I mean? I hear everything, but that's when the training comes into play. That's where that mental aspect, because of sparring, whenever you're getting your ass whooped, you know what I mean? You lock into your opponent. So I hear partially. I hear pa pa pa. I hear something, but then it's just going off instinct and it's crazy, bro. It's a crazy environment. I'm grateful to even experience it.
Talk about main eventing your first fight.
Ooh, man, dream come true. It's crazy because we've had that talk before. Me and my brother have about being the first fight and then being the last fight because of the swing bouts. We fought around 12 a.m., caught a fade at 12 a.m. at night, and then you know what I mean, became the almost co-main event, and then now becoming the main event. It's an honor, bro. It's an honor, it really is. It's crazy because you're in the back chilling, you're just waiting, and you just see everybody come and go, and And I finally experienced it where it was just us 3 in the back, and it was so quiet. You could drop a pen, you could just hear it drop. Literally, bro, it was the most loneliest moment, but I was ready. You know what I mean? And it's crazy to even be considered a main event headliner in a sense. You know what I mean? Coming from Bakersfield, you know what I mean? Coming from Arvin, you know what I mean? Just awesome. Yeah.
And at such a great promotion, such a great promotion. So to be able to own 559, it's in that sense, it's dope. And
661, baby.
Yeah, be able to earn that credibility as a great fighter. Obviously, from the last time you fought Arroyo to now, what the people may not know is you were actually voted Fight of the Year with him. So that, in a sense, is crazy but dope. It's super cool to be a 2-time champ, 1-time camo, be a purple belt, blue
Yeah,
belt,
purple belt.
purple belt now, and then also to be nominated and accept the award of Fight of the Year it's insane, man. It's
a lot of
it's so
accolades,
dope.
bro, in a little bit amount of time. To be honest, I've only been training about 4 or 5 years.
And cut that in half.
Yeah,
Technically because of work.
Because of work, and then I just started MMA probably 4 years ago with Brian. My first year was just Muay Thai, but just hitting pads, not really anything serious. And then jiu-jitsu, grappling, probably 3 years, and it's just been a progression ever since. But that just goes to show you putting in work, putting in time into something you love, not just something you want to do. You know what I mean? Because I do have passion for grappling. Now I do. Back in the day, I hated it, especially when my ear was growing with that cauliflower. But
you wanted that though. So
I did want it, and I like it.
it.
I want it on the other side, but my girl don't want that. but yeah, dude, with that little amount of time, I've been blessed to be able to do so much, and still so much more to hone into my craft. You know what I'm saying? Because there's still a little bit more in me, or much more in me. But only time will tell what's next.
What's next as far as belt wise? It's brown and then black.
Brown then black, but first to brown, because brown's literally almost black belt.
So let me ask
fun.
you this for the people that may not know, and obviously something that I don't know.
Yeah.
How do you earn your stripes? Because you got to earn your stripes to be able to, a certain amount of stripes to be able to change your color, right, of the belt. How do you earn that?
Competition and just being at practice every day drilling. To be honest with you, to be a good practitioner, you have to drill, and get your reps in, and eventually it'll look pretty instead of just all sloppy. You know what I'm saying? You want to do a clean triangle with good technique, and it just takes time, bro. A lot of reps, and it's boring. It's the boring stuff that gets you right, dog. You would know. You're an athlete yourself.
No, I'm not. So then also kind of piggybacking off of that is like how many competitions do you have to do? Do you have to do a certain amount of practice in between? Because obviously, like, you're gonna at a certain level, you have to learn something. After you master that, you learn another level. Like, do you learn different moves every level, or is it just as you go? As long as you practice makes perfect.
Nothing really changes, to be honest with you. An arm bar is always gonna be an arm bar, triangle, or a mount's always gonna be a mount or triangle. You know what I'm saying? It's just you just getting better at it, and obviously displaying it when it comes down to the moment. Like in my fight, like with Arroyo, my submission game wasn't there, or my ground and pound wasn't that great, but that's a skill of itself. But my position was right enough for him not to get up. That's exactly why they knew if he got to the ground, it was going to be trouble. And that's what I lean on more, which I'm grateful for it, because I would rather hold someone down and beat them up than obviously try to go for a sub and miss it. You know what I'm saying? So I don't mind.
Which you've done in every fight.
Yeah, I never get a sub. Dude, I'm 0-5 for submissions, but it's okay.
Dude, it's that rear naked.
Yeah,
it's that rear naked.
I don't squeeze.
I know. And this time you had it the deepest.
Yeah.
And we were all screaming. We're like, oh my God, he's finally going to get it. He's going to get it. And it just slipped, bro. It just slipped.
What a fight, dude. I doubt we'll get fight of the year this time, because there was a lot of good fights that night.
There was a couple fights prior to that.
But it's okay.
Yeah,
we brought home 2 belts.
Crazy.
It's amazing bringing back the belts after losing it. You know what I'm saying? That experience of itself was amazing.
Yeah. Talk about that, like the feeling. Like, what kind of emotions were running through you? Like, what was the first thing you thought about once you won that belt and your hand was raised?
Thank you.
And shout out hold on, prior to that, shout out to the God damn it, I'm just blanking out. The judge that said 28-27. I don't know what you were smoking on that one, but whatever. Anyways, but go ahead. Like, what were you thinking? Like when you heard your name raised, or your name called, your hand raised?
Just gratefulness, man. Gratefulness, because I lost it. Like I said, I lost it for being prideful. I lost it for being just on top of the world in my own terms, and just being able to become a champion again was the greatest feeling. It's crazy because coach, the last round, he's like, 3 minutes and you become a champion again. He said something like that, but it hit. And then I'm right here all tired, you know what I mean? But it hit me, and it was just enough to fuel the fire in a sense, and own that moment. But it's a crazy feeling, winning something that you've always dreamed of, and then losing it to someone you knew you should have beat. But and then winning it again, it's like it really humbles you, bro, down to earth. Not because of the material thing, it's just the integrity aspect of it, where you're like, dang, I believe in myself. You know what I mean? I'm more than capable of doing more than enough, you know what I mean, to become a champion again. And it's just amazing to bring back home
the gold,
what I deserve, you know what I mean?
What you earned.
Yeah.
What you earned. it kind of leads me to this other question, right? I got a multitude of questions, but
Hit me with them.
you fight angry, right? So prior to the last fight, you said you weren't angry enough, and I remember you telling me that you weren't angry enough. You didn't want to go. You were
Hesitant.
Yeah, you were hesitant. You weren't angry enough this time. Were you angry? Did you switch it up again? Because prior to obviously a certain point, like you weren't as angry before, which is a blessing. But now, like coming into this fight, like were you fighting angry? Were you just in attack mode 110%, or did that switch come off, or how did you feel during this last fight?
I wasn't in a sense angry, but I was obviously we all use clickbait, I guess, to heat us up in the moment. But I was just reading Arroyo's post, and it just would light a little fire under my butt. You know what I'm saying? Like, feeding time or trying to get what's rightfully mine. I mean, it just would light a fire in me. So I wasn't really angry at him, just at the I guess
what was being said.
Yeah, what was being said. But obviously, that's any fighter. You know what I'm saying? It's just few through social media, through that little internet. But it just clicked, dude. I just remember hitting him, and every time I hit him, I noticed a good reaction. So it wasn't really me pissed off to crack him. It was just like, okay, I hit you and it hurts. You know what I mean? Because he would hit me, but it wouldn't hurt, which was crazy. But I think that comes to that's a mental aspect. You know what I mean? It's confidence. And obviously, I was under skin because I beat him one time, because that's a lot of weight to carry already as it is. You know what I mean? If it was the other way around, I'd have been like, dang, I don't want to lose to him again. So I don't blame him for that. But it was just that, bro. Just laser focus, to be honest with you. Laser focus at the task at hand and getting ready to brawl, baby, to fight. Grittiness is what Adrian always says.
Grittiness. It's a lot. Yeah, it was a lot of oral farming for sure.
Yeah.
A lot of, I feel like, especially in these amateur fights, it's a lot of, obviously it's a small town, small area. After a while, you start knowing each other. Obviously, you know other people from their camps.
Yeah.
So it's like you have to play a mental game. And I mean, that's always commendable to them if they want to play that. But at the end of the day, another one bites the dust, homie, and it is what it is. Like you played you fought the way you were supposed to fight, and you came out on top, rightfully earned.
Yeah. And I do that too, you know. I'll post away, but obviously I know people are watching. I know I have some of his friends from social media too, or other people, like, you know what I mean. We're all connected in a sense in the fighter community, especially in California, because it's like the mecca out here. It's really hard out here to win, and just yeah, dude, it's just awkward sometimes, but it's fun. It's part of the process.
Social media, period, bro. Like you're not good at posting. Like you screenshot your stuff, so it's like for you to be able to even post stuff, it's funny to me, and I guess that's that's a brotherly love part about it. But you gotten better, I guess. I mean, you steal some of my stuff and no credibility is ever given.
I love you, bro.
I love you too. So what's next? That's the deepest question I wanted to ask you today is what's next? What's next for the number, you said 18th ranked featherweight?
Yes, sir.
In the state of California, holding 2 belts. Is it just still in the air? Like, what are we wanting to expect from you?
Ooh, no news yet. Just improvements in every way, shape, or form. If I could be honest with you, try to get a little bit sharper. I'm still training right now, so my grappling is getting pretty good. My striking's still there. Just get back to the shoot, get back to the warm up, and only improve every day, bro. It's never ending, this journey, and we'll see what's next, bro. I'm leaning more towards 5 minutes, but if I can get one more 3 minutes, I don't mind. It's just it has to be right. It has to be right. So no rush. Obviously,
not at all.
If time will tell. Time will tell.
And now we're married.
Yeah,
we are married. Herman is married. Talk to me about that, man.
It's cool, dude.
Shout out to my sister-in-law.
She's amazing, bro. She believes in me. She fuels my fire. She was getting mad that day of the fight. I heard she was like jumping around like, what the heck?
Yeah, she was disappointed in you for a little bit.
For that first round. Yeah. I know everybody was, because I was getting wrestled by a striker, but that's okay. But yeah, it's amazing, bro. Marriage is really fun. It's very it's a process too. It's a journey, bro. I don't want to piss her off. You know what I mean? But happy wife, happy life. But it's fun, dude. I can't wait to live forever with her and get a home and grow up and get older. I'm really old.
Yeah, isn't it beautiful to be able to really just find your other half in a sense, like how they make you feel, how there's certain things that you never thought you'd do. Like you wear super small shirts now, like you always wear super tight pants, but now super small shirts, and like your way of thinking is different. Like it's just being able to have somebody else to give you their opinion and not feel bad when they're telling you stuff or giving you criticism is the best thing. Because it's coming from your significant other. You know what I mean? So that's the beauty of a marriage.
You would know. You've been married longer than me. You know
I've been married. Yes, obviously I've been married a long time, but yeah, man, it's gonna be a beautiful journey. You're gonna experience a lot of different things, and just say yes. Yes to everything. Just say yes to everything. No le des la contra. Everything yes.
I love it. I love it.
So yeah, shout out to her, and it's a blessing to have another sister-in-law in the family, and I'm excited for your guys' journey. I'm excited to be a part of it.
You've been a part of it, bro.
That's what I'm saying. That's
ride
why
or die
I'm excited to be a
minute.
part of it. That's what I'm saying. Like this, it's a blessing.
Since the first fight when Mini was pregnant, and here we are.
Yeah, funny story. I don't know if we've talked about it in the other podcasts actually, because I know the first one was very serious. The second one was a little bit more mellow, but you still had your man button. I think on the second one.
I did.
You just still had the Masvidal.
Now I got a mullet.
Yeah. So the mullet brings you championship belts, I guess, because you had the mullet the first time,
and I shaved it and I lost.
And
That's crazy. Girl mullet, guys, you win a lot.
Yeah, girl mullet. What were you talking about?
Meaning for day one.
Oh yeah. So when my daughter Eliana was in the womb, I think German had first fought his fight against Simpson in at the baseball arena, and then a week later she was born. So then now. Almost 4 years later, or just about 4 years later, Elena, my soon-to-be daughter, born on September 11th, is in the womb, seeing her Theo fight, and he won his title this time. So I guess Elena got the downfall of the L, and Elena got the W this time.
What a journey!
That's crazy, huh?
It's crazy, bro.
God dang!
I'm happy we won, though.
Yeah,
it would have lost. It would have been like a full circle moment. I'm happy it was not.
Yeah, I'm happy that you knew how to stay on top and not get off, because that would have won you the first fight too. But we won't get into that this time.
This guy.
My bad. I'm getting comfy now. Look,
I like it.
Stretching. I'm cool.
I'm not too nervous anymore.
Yeah. It's chill now, right?
Yeah. The setup. That's why. It's amazing.
Yeah, dude. Thank you. It's been a long time coming. I've been wanting something like this. I just got to work on the walls next. I feel like once I work on the walls, it'll be better. The curtains are cool, but it doesn't really give me like unmasked vibes, I guess. I don't know. You like the board?
I do like it.
I found that at work.
Oh, really?
Someone left it at work.
Yes, dude. I thought he was going to say, I used to ride skateboards, but in my head, I was like, he never did that.
Nah, I never did that.
That was me, but I couldn't even skate.
Yeah, you're the one skating. I couldn't do it.
Skater.
I was a rollerblader, actually.
You were?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, we were.
Yeah, we were in Santa Maria.
I tried being like you. Yeah.
Rollerblade is the way to go. Are you going to keep this one, or are you going to give it back?
I'm going to give it to you.
Oh.
You can have it.
I'm going to have to put it right here.
I already have two more.
Look, see your trunks?
Yeah.
And so I can't put something heavy on this because it'll fall.
Oh,
that's why I took it out of the thing.
You can't put it here?
No, because this isn't real. This is plastic, bro. So if I
find a way,
I know maybe if I put this on that corner. No. So what I will stick?
Yeah.
This?
Yeah.
No, I'm gonna put this. I can put this on here. I can get hooks, but I'm talking about the shorts. Like I can put it on a case because it's too heavy. This isn't that heavy. This is fine. This is fire though, man. This is.
You can have it, bro.
It's so funny because I used to see people with this all the time, and so how do they like tell you, hey, you're gonna fight for the camo?
They just randomly announce it. This is to set you up to go pro, and obviously they wanted their local to go pro, and I stopped the party in a sense, you know what I mean? But that's just who we are. We are. How to be great in moments of adversity, or you know what I mean? Just got to be great.
What do you like about teaching?
Teaching in school or warm up?
I warm up. Tell me what you really like about that. Because
I love seeing them suffer, bro. No, not in that sense where like they're all gassed out, but I like pushing them through their past their limits, because we have a couple students where they started slow and now they're picking up really good, and I just love seeing that improvement, because that reminds me of me when I could barely jab, I could barely throw a cross, and my technique was butt, and now seeing them like how they move their body and like the correct form or just effort, you know what I'm saying? And that's what separates you sometimes, you know what I mean? And I love it. And especially sometimes Brian lets me teach at the shoot too, and I love it. I love I'm taking more of a leadership role now, and I love it. I think it's just because I'm older and now I'm a husband, and being a champion, it's like it's not about the belts, you know what I mean? I do have 3 now, but someone once told me it's like it's what's inside. And he was an awesome champion himself, and it's true. You know what I mean? Obviously I love the aura that comes with it, but it's just about who you are at the end of the day. You know what I
Oral
mean?
farming. This is gonna be the clip. This is
I'm
gonna be
surrounded with so many great fighters, bro. Like in general, like killers, bro.
former
Killers.
and current.
Former and current, bro. Like I've met so many awesome people.
Let me ask you this, because I really want to get, because obviously talking one on one, like you give me an answer, but I want to know how you really feel. How do you feel about when actual like UFC like pro fighters like hit you up, give you your flowers, congratulate you, and tell you keep going, champ? Like hell yeah, like this is your time to shine. Like how do you feel about that?
It's amazing, bro. It's amazing. You've seen it. I mean, I post away sometimes, and it's amazing, bro. Like during Killer Bravo, I'm saying his name wrong. Sorry, but he picked me up after I lost against Diaz, and I didn't even know who he was at that moment. And then after that, I was like, wow, this dude picked me up, and he gave me some inspirational words, and he invited me to his gym, and I still need to go with the boys. We're gonna go train out there by Utah, but it's just amazing, bro. Gilbert Melendez too, you know what I mean? And hopefully it only keeps adding up. It's cool, bro. Obviously, I don't idolize a man. I love the Lord, but obviously it's very inspirational when other fighters go through. They're going through what I'm going. I mean, they already went through what I'm going through currently because they're pros. You know what I'm saying? So I'm learning off them, and it's a copycat game. You pick and choose who you learn from. You know what I mean? Especially boxers, where I'm currently boxing at, and some MMA fighters and jiu-jitsu practitioners. But it's a journey, bro, and I love it. I love every sense of it. Now I'm soaking it all in, especially being on top of my game right now, and heck yeah, I love it.
It's crazy though. It's crazy to see. Yeah, it's so surreal to be able to be like, "Yeah, my brother got a follow by so and so." Like, "Hey, my brother's talking to so and so." Like, and then all I know is like funny story. We were vending at the, and I told you this. We were vending at the car show. Me and my buddies Javi and Alan. We have it's called the Locker Room Vault. We sell trading cards. Not as manly as fighting in the MMA, but we do that on Saturdays. And a guy came up to me and goes, "Hey, you're German's brother." I'm like, "Yes, I am. I'm German's brother." That's a great title to hold right there. So, what I was going with that is just it's cool to be able to have a brother that's given his flowers by top dogs and former top dogs, and because he works at it. You work at it. You work hard at what you do, and you're earning everything. It's not just giving. You just don't know him by affiliation. Like, you know, he knows you by what you've put out in the training and the wins and the losses. You know, so that's pretty dope.
Oh yeah. And I used to be Lil Bernie. Now it's Big Germ. Nah.
Oh, corny.
It makes sense. It is corny.
That's pretty cool though. That's
cool,
did you come up with that right now? Or no?
Yeah, I did. On top of my head.
It's pretty dope actually.
I like it.
When do you think you're gonna be able to get your purple belt? Or actually talk about May 16th.
May 16th, the grind, a tournament. A lot of us are competing. Hopefully a lot of people sign up. So far only a few have. But I might compete May 9th in Santa Maria, so I don't know. But I'm aiming more towards grappling right now. Heavy. Obviously, I want to get my brown belt. I want to earn my brown belt, not get it. Obviously, you know what I mean. But it's, just get ready for the grind. Got to lose a little bit of weight and try to choke some dudes out this time.
May 9th?
May 9th.
Next week?
Yes.
Oh,
might.
I
might. It's just because it's hometown turf, and I want to take Danny, you know what I'm saying? But
take it to that little trailita we grew up in.
Yeah, a little trailer, home turf.
Has she seen that yet? Have you taken her yet?
I showed her a picture of it. Okay. We used to live in a little trailer and
one bedroom trailer park.
Yeah, it's pretty cool though.
It was dope. We had a lot of really good friends out there. We had a lot of people that we knew. I don't know how many people are really left there, to be honest with you, but almost probably nobody.
No, it's honestly at this point.
There. Well, not even that. It's been a long time.
But Bakersfield's amazing. I love Bakersfield.
Oh yeah, we love Arvin, Bakersfield, Lamont, Weed Patch. It's home. It's home. Yeah. So May 9th. May 9th is you're wanting to compete there. That'd be dope. And then May 16th is up north in, you said Tulare?
Tulare, yes. Okay. The grind.
If you want to go, you can get tickets, right? It's online or is it free admission?
Yeah, it's $20 I think to enter and watch, spectate. Or 15.
That'd be cool. Is it an all-day thing?
I don't know. First time doing these type of tournaments, to be honest with you. But I just want to stay active. You know what I mean? I want to stay active. And hopefully, God willing, I do want to do a boxing match with the warm up and TJ. You know what I mean? Catch some fades.
In TJ?
Yeah.
As a bro?
Amateur. Just to get right.
Your coaches are trying to convince you, huh?
Yeah. Demo. Coach Demo. But it's cool, dude. It's cool.
No, that's dope.
I'm surrounded by
dogs.
Awesome people, bro. Awesome
Yeah.
people. I'm grateful, bro.
Hey, man, that's I was gonna bring that up earlier, but I didn't
Just to get
I
the
didn't know.
striking up, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
the
no,
grappling's
pues-
cool already, but obviously improvements in every aspect of fighting. But I think just to get the striking, just
Yeah, get the. Yeah, because
Being a
hey, you
jokester.
didn't miss a lot this time. You didn't miss a lot.
No,
wish
but I
was
think
keeping
I-
track.
I know I hit hard. I just got to learn how to be more loose. You know what I mean? I know at least for a 45er. I'm a 35er though, but I'm beating these fools at 45. But it's time to go to 35 eventually.
You think you get that knockout power in 35?
I don't know. I've never been that way, bro. That's the scary part. It's been probably like 10 years since I've weighed that much. But obviously the rehydration plays a good factor. And this time I rehydrated good, probably to like 50 something, especially after cutting weight. But we'll see, dude. We'll see how I'm for sure tall as a 35er.
Oh yeah,
So that would make sense.
Huge.
That would make sense.
You're 5'10",
5'9".
5'9". I'm
How
5.
dare you?
I'm 5'8". You know, a doctor told me I was 5'6".
Really? That sucks.
I don't know what that. I don't know where. I almost asked for his license. Real talk. I
Shut
almost asked for his
up,
license. I
bro.
couldn't do it. Dope. Yeah, I think I really want to go on the May 16th one. I really want to go to.
Yeah,
go
I
watch
wouldn't
it.
mind you watching me grapple. You know what I mean? It's fun, bro. But they're boring. You know what I'm saying? It's just quick, like 3 minutes. I could always
I
go
want
live.
Eliana to watch. That's
Danny
what I
could
want
always
to
go
do.
live. Don't trip.
Nah, but I want Eliana to watch.
Oh,
she
Ellie?
loves. Yeah, because she loves watching your fights on TV. She goes, "Es Nino, es Nino."
can take her.
So I love to take her in media.
Inspire.
And yeah, maybe, who knows? Maybe light a fire, because we took her to warm up for a little bit
for
so
boxing.
she can box. And my little shy girl,
She
she started school this year, bro.
Oh.
It's funny because I was telling media, I was like, ain't no little sucio boy from Marvin gonna come message her on MySpace like I did to you. I was like, let's stop being here. We ain't going past that one more generation. But yeah, bro, hell yeah, that's awesome. I love that you want to stay active. How much are you weighing right now?
163. Not chill, not too big. That's cool. I've been eating ice cream, maybe a little bit of burgers, a lot of cereal. So, Lucky Charms the other day.
Cereal, say your thing, huh?
Cereal's my
Damn.
thing. I love milk, bro. I love milk. I haven't been on raw milk though. I need to buy the raw milk from Sprouts. You guys should get that. It's really healthy for you. But yeah, just 163. I gotta get to 155 for the competition.
What's
But
the
it-
most that you've ever weighed after a
Once-
fight?
Like weighed myself before competition?
Just
Oh, like
after a
legit
fight, like when you're
160.
done and you let yourself go.
167.
We have no abs. Damn,
167, no abs, yeah. So for sure, I'm a 35er because dudes at 45 walk around like 175, 180, around there.
Jeez.
Poirier walks around probably 190 and he fights at 155. So it's crazy, bro, weight distribution. But it's easy to lose the weight, especially on burning all the calories with striking and grappling. Like, it's quick, bro. It's really easy.
You really lose that weight pretty easy. Huh?
Mm-hmm.
It's gotten easier and easier. Obviously, it's miserable.
It's easy, but it's not, because my metabolism as I get older gets a little bit more stubborn. But obviously that's where the diet plays a factor. And mom already knows not to give me tortillas or nothing, at least in the meantime. You know what I mean?
That's your dietitian right there.
Yeah. My mom
She's
puts in
always
work for me,
been,
man.
bro.
Shit, I love her so much.
Talk about the meals that mom makes you. I want to know, because I've never asked you. Like, what does she make you besides like lentejas and
Lentils is my main thing, you know, during fight camp. Ground beef with some veggies. Let's see what else. Lasagna, pasta, obviously for sparring. Tilapia, always salmon or ribeye. Like, it's just healthy stuff with some baby arugula. That's really healthy for you. And then beans, obviously the frijoles. We have nopales hella in the bag. I'm gonna miss whenever I move out. And then yeah, dude, she just gets me right. But Danny knows how to cook too. But it's like mama's cooking. Nothing ever beats it. So
yeah, that's a fact.
it's cool though, bro.
She make you a cheesecake after the fight?
Yeah,
Yeah, she
she made
did.
cheesecake, flan, cake. And honestly, I think I'm past the sweets now. I think I just like grasa now. I like
Grease?
Grease. I like eating like some
Fatty
stuffy.
stuff?
Yeah, it's weird.
Really? You're like you don't like you don't crave like cake
Not
or
no
anything? Because
more.
mom would make you cake all the time.
Mhm. I ate it. Obviously, when I lost the fight, she still made it, and it didn't taste the same. It hurt. You know what I mean? Because I was all sad. But obviously, when I won this time and I got home, I was just laying down in bed and barely eating something. But I was like, wow, I'm just grateful.
Is this the most you've been hit without taking so much damage? Like actual like damage?
My face was kind of a little bit messed up, just like a few purple marks. I should have posted a photo, huh?
You had a
But
fat lip.
I had a fat lip, but kudos to having big lips. Nah, just kidding.
No.
Nah,
Cut it,
how to
dog.
make a joke. But yeah, I took some damage. He hit me good, but
You got cracked.
I got a good chin, bro. Glory to God. I think it's having a big head. I think that's helped me, bro, to be honest with
Yeah,
you.
you got cracked.
And honestly, like I always tell people, like if you're nervous to get hit, you're gonna get rocked easier. And I think that confidence plays a factor. Like you're supposed to get mean with it and be like, nah, dog, you're not gonna drop me. You know what I mean? Believe in yourself and what you've done, and just focus on what you can control. You know what I mean? If you get hit, you get hit, dude. Like at the end of the day, chin down and let's go. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's how I think now. Back then
You
I was
bite,
like,
you bite down on your mouthpiece?
I
I
don't.
see it in the video, though.
I do. When I swing, I go, it's
You're like a
ugly,
rabid
dude. I'm
dog.
not
You're a
photogenic,
ugly
bruh.
G. You
I am
are.
not photogenic.
Hey, at least you didn't cry.
I know, because I already knew what it was. You know what I mean? Like I cried before. You know what I mean? I cried in the bag. And I already knew the moment was big enough, and that's crazy because it was the main event, and everybody was watching at home, and right there was packed. You know what I mean? And just the whole buildup was crazy. They were showing us off like, dang, these dudes are about to scrap again, but I just didn't cry, bro.
Play the hype.
I gave it all to God, to be honest with you.
Let me ask you a deep question. Well, it's more like a funny question, but it's a deep question in a sense. How did you feel? How did you feel when you didn't touch gloves?
I hated that moment, bro. I wanted to sock him. That hurt, bro. That hurt more than the hit where he hit me. I'm not gonna lie. I went like this because I'm humble as it is. I'm respectful, dog. At the end of the day, we're gonna shake hands out there and be homies. It ain't gotta be like that. So I'm happy I gave him a little more extra. You know what I'm saying? And he dropped me the first time, and I dropped him back. So it's only right. I give him back
Straight
the
sniper
the
move.
knuckle sandwich. Yeah,
Straight
it was
snipe.
I don't. It was good, bro. It was good. Because I kept backing him up. I kept hunting him. So eventually, instead of shooting the takedown, just shooting the straight to it, it worked to my advantage because he expected a takedown. I'm pretty sure, and he was backing up, like I said, and he's usually pushing forward. So his game plan was out the window at that moment, and he hit me with everything he had. So it was pretty. It was a pretty finish. I have to finish these dudes, man. But I always put on a show, so I ain't tripping. It's always a good show. What? Chill.
It was just funny, bro.
I was pissed.
First is spinning back fist and then
Nah,
no touch.
dirty ass dude. It's cool though. He's cool. I know, bro. And I'm just right
it's
there,
funny
like,
to me, bro. Like I'm just like it's funny. I feel like in your face, it's cool. You didn't lose like your aura. You stayed straight
I
face. And you're like, all right, cool.
I
cool.
lost aura, dog. I said, what's up?
But it wasn't that bad because I feel like we were all like, all right. We were like, all right.
You guys
all
saw
right.
it?
Yeah, bro.
Oh, that's crazy.
Yeah, that's why I was like, all right, don't want to touch gloves, all right. Nah, but it was it's just funny because you don't know, you're expecting one thing and get the opposite. It's a fight, I get it, but so I tell you, don't touch gloves, G. That's the second time. Don't touch gloves,
I know.
bro.
Hey, I'm never touching gloves again, though.
No.
No. Right there, I don't care. But obviously, when it comes to already
the other
fighting,
one.
we already know the deal. We're about to fight, so there's no reason to say what's
Yeah,
up.
but again, afterwards it's fun.
Yeah,
Everybody, it's a
afterwards.
fight. We move on. It's like the homie Rab said. Shout out Rab.
Hey,
Shout out Rab. He goes, it's a fight, dog. Afterwards, we can be homies.
Yeah.
And it's just a fight.
That was
Like
cool.
we don't need to make it bad blood. We don't need to go past the point of this. Like at the end of the day, it's we all got a life to live. We all got something to do.
Sir.
Just keep it.
and shout out to that man. Buy his slippers.
Yes, buy his slippers.
sir.
Hey man, he's a hustler.
Yeah.
Entrepreneur at his, and I can't wait to have him back on here because he is funny because he was telling me that he goes, hey, you gotta we were chopping it up after the fight, and he goes, you gotta have that, you gotta get it on, gotta get the podcast on. I'm like, yeah, no, I'm gonna get you on again. We're gonna do it. He goes,
He's active.
nah, bro, not me, Germ. You gotta get Germ on. He ride the wave. I was like, no, yeah, of course, but
It
we gotta
took
get
him long
on
enough. Him.
Chill. We had to get it right. Look, and my light went out. Look, I wonder what it is.
Aura.
Okay. So we talked about your journey through grappling, and we talked about your journey in earning this. How do you feel when do mom and dad tell you that they watch the videos every day?
Mm-hmm.
And what do they like? What do you get out of it? Like honestly, because it's obviously it's better than having them see you do other stuff. Like how do you feel as a man that your parents are like watching it, even though dad saw it live, even though mom's probably watched it like 1,000 times, like, and they still watch it? Because when I call them on the phone, they say, I was like, I always ask them like, what are you guys doing? They go, vamos aquí mirando la pelea de Germán. was like, otra vez. I was like, no cambia. De todos modos, ganó. They go, yeah, but it's great to live those moments again and again and again because it's positive moments for them. Like, how does that make you feel?
Just like how you said right now, it's great to live those moments, man. Because I could be doing, I could be in jail and they'll be tripping out, calling me. You know, I could be over here doing something stupid and then watching me. You know what I mean? Like, and instead it's about fighting, but for a good reason, not a bad reason in the streets. You know what I'm saying? Like, it means a lot, dude. Because obviously they're not too fond about it. First off, they don't really like support it. They don't really care about UFC, nothing like that. Nor do we have fighters in our family. And for them to really embrace it finally and soak it in and be like, dang, this dude really did it after so long of him telling us. Because I would always tell him I'm going to be a champion, but the opportunity never came. And that's why I always say I'm always grateful for the opportunity. Because at the end of the day, it's a business decision to fight. It's a business decision to put your life on the line. In a sense, not really like that. And you're not going to war.
But you never know.
But
You know,
God
there.
forbid anyone goes through that. But obviously, it's an honor in itself. You know what I mean? To represent my last name, represent my city, represent my people that support me, and it is always a chip on my shoulder to be an underdog, regardless of whatever I hear. You know what I'm saying? I'm not the fastest. I'm not the strongest. I don't torque too much in my body when I punch, supposedly, or stuff like that. But at the end of the day, we just keep winning because we're surrounded by great people. I'm saying.
Yeah, amen. Who gave you the most criticism? Boxing side or your coach for the shoot after the fight?
After the fight, nobody.
Like, as not criticism, positive criticism, like you should have done this or like, you could have done this. No,
it's always flowers, man. Everybody
That's
gives
dope.
me, everybody's amazing. Criticism is from the casuals online. You know what I mean? The fools online that just watch your video or watch your thing and don't even like it because they just want to look at it. You know what I mean? And they'll be like, oh, I used to know him for this. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's the criticism.
but
nor do I care.
Positive criticism could also be like kind of what we do afterwards, like
I
stuff
love
like that. Yeah, like
I love to.
like
Obviously, I don't want to drop my hands.
Did they watch? Did they watch your? Have they watched or sat? Have you watched your film? Have you sat down and like?
I have. I don't
looked
like
at
it. I'm my biggest critique. I hate I drop my hands, but it works.
Yeah.
I slip. I mean, sheesh. I don't want to be like that and taking that much damage, but it just works, bro. You know what I'm saying? Other fighters too, not just Nate Diaz or Nick Diaz, whatever. It's just many fighters. Obviously, I come and go, but it's just it's part of the game. You know
this is the most you've moved too, though. This is the most you've actually like
for having shot ankles.
Yeah,
oh, my head
like
movement,
moved around, head movement, like fainting. Oh man, you look like a well-rounded fighter this time.
Yeah, I'm trying to.
Because the first time you were just eating them.
Yeah,
you ate them.
Cracked me. It's just improving every time. Yeah. You know what I mean?
Of course.
Nothing new.
Yeah, I mean, of course. No, that's cool. I'm glad that mom and dad can sit there and watch it and
crazy,
and really like enjoy it. Even though I tell mama like, why can't you just watch it live? Just watch it live.
She can't.
I know she can't. She's to that point where she can't.
It's cool because those videos are there forever.
Forever.
As long as YouTube exists.
Yeah, no, which it will.
But
it's so cool that they can go through any of them. Like, vamos a ver la primera, or let's watch the second one, the third one, the fourth one.
And so one day when I'm older, you're older, we'll trip out and be like, hey, remember we were there?
Yeah.
That's what those moments are about, man. It's about making memories and owning the moment. You know what I mean? Yeah. Obviously, we'll watch the ones I lost too, but
I still won't watch it.
I watch them. But at the end of the day, it's like, it's always fun.
One of the last few questions I have for you, obviously you draw a big crowd. You take a big crowd every single
Shout out to you guys,
time.
Man.
Shout out to everybody that's purchased a ticket, that's watched them on TV or even on their phone, anywhere, social media. Do you ever just think about that? Like, obviously this is post-fight. Do you ever think about it like while you're waiting to fight or waiting in the dressing room, especially this last one, you're the main event? Do you ever feel like, damn, like I have all these people, I've sold 70, 80 plus tickets, like I have to win? Or do you just live in the moment, just say, just whatever happens, happens?
The first part, I have to win. It hits, bro. It hits. Knowing the support system that I have, people that believe in me, that even acknowledge me to be a great fighter, even a fighter, you know what I mean? And just put the time in and want to watch me or buy tickets to drive out there, you know what I'm saying? And I'm constantly thinking about like, dang, like random names will pop up. Oh, they're right here, you know what I'm saying? And I got to make them proud. And then just knowing everybody's at home watching, it's an honor, and it's just, it is some pressure, But at the same time, if you make the moment bigger than it is, you're going to feel the pressure. But at the end of the day, it's just another fight. But shout out to everyone who does support me because I love them and I appreciate you guys 100%. I really do. And sorry if I don't reply all the time. I'm always flooded with messages, and I got a wife now. But yeah, dude, it's I'm grateful. I'm grateful for that.
And then also, for those who have never experienced a main event fight or have never even had to really prepare for something like this, from you being the first one to come out to now being the main event of a fight, how has your process changed, like taking in the moment, but also like how do you pass the time? Talk about your process of leading up to the fight, being the main event. Like, what do you do for those 2, 3, 4 hours that you're back there?
Eat rice, drink as much fluids as I can. Being the first fight, it's scary and nerve-wracking because you want your whole family to be there. You want your friends to be there, situated, chilling, you know what I'm saying? And you're just worrying about that, and you can't really eat because those nerves are already hitting. And I remember my first fight, I was on my phone. I was like, oh, man, you know what I mean? Like, just nervous. And it took me, the more I progressed, locking in, I would be on my phone partially, but I would put it down and be like, okay, everybody's going to get here on time. I wouldn't worry too much, you know what I mean? But being the main event, it wasn't anything new because I was closer to the end the previous fight, but it's like how do I say it is a boring experience in a sense because all you're doing is waiting. You're waiting and you're waiting, and like I said, they come and they go, and some people come back happy and some people come back crying, and then you kind of embrace that, and you don't want to feel what they're feeling in the sense if they lose, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, it's just I worry a lot about my family friends that pull up because I want them to get there. And obviously, I'll be texting people. But other than that, bro, it's just it's crazy. It's crazy to be under the lights. It's just wow. To be honest with you, like wow. Yeah. To be under the limelight, you know what I'm saying, and having to perform, not only compete but perform to their expectations, and not only theirs as in your own people, but yourself, you know what I'm saying? Because you put in work, dude, for a reason. You don't just put in work to suck. Right. You know what I mean? I want to be awesome, dude. Right. You know what I mean?
Did you this last fight? Did you experience a what if moment?
What if, as in, like, what if I lose?
What if I lose? What if I?
Yes, I did. It's always lingering in my mind, but I allow my positive thoughts to dominate. Out? Oh yes, but I allow the positive thoughts to dominate my mind instead, and obviously giving it to Christ, and then just believing in that everything I did in training camp is for this moment. You know what I'm saying? You can only control what you can. That's why you do give it to God, but you do let go of every sense of anticipation for the fight. Because obviously, if not, you're gonna be shaking and nervous. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? It's not every day you fight someone. You know what I'm saying? Right. It's crazy, bro. Right. It's crazy.
Well, in your case, you fight everybody. You fight on a daily basis.
Yeah, practice.
Practice, yeah.
Yeah, but it's not the same compared to competition. You know what I'm saying? Someone's trying to rip your head off. My teammates are, take it easy. We chilling. We hitting each other, emoting. You know what I'm saying?
Stupid. There was one more question I had for you.
Hit it.
Guys. It's because you talked a little too much. That's why. What was that? What was it? I was gonna ask you something about. So you talked about anticipation. You talked about the what if moment. There's one other one that was very. I forgot. I'm just gonna sit here blabbering about. Oh my God, what was it gonna be? So maybe if I talk a little bit more, it'll come back. But
it will.
As far as final thoughts, how do you adjust your people? Adjust the people that obviously support you and are there for you for your fights.
Just thank you guys for always going to my fights. Thank you guys for supporting me through social media, in person, whenever you see me, for showing love to me, my family, and obviously we're all a community, we're all fighters. It's all 661 baby at the end of the day, and just ready for what's next. And we could all just keep improving and chasing our dreams and being great in our own way. You know what I'm saying? There's no I'm better than you. There's no he should have done this. I mean, obviously we always say that, but it's just constant improvement in life, not just fighting. You know what I'm saying? That's where we should be leaning on, especially during these times as we grow older. And being humble and knowing that this ain't forever. So just thank you for the journey. You know what I'm saying?
Thank you for the journey, and thank you for taking us on this journey with you and allowing us to embrace you in the ways that we can. Obviously, we don't train with you. Obviously, we don't take the punches. You do. So,
But you guys have been to every single one of them. You know what I'm
Yes.
saying? Which is crazy. It's
yeah.
pretty
So
awesome.
again, we
Shout out to
appreciate
everyone.
Yeah, shout out to everybody. We appreciate the fact that you are willing to follow your dreams and allow us to chase them with you.
Yeah.
So bar, huh?
Yeah, it's a bar. Chase your dreams, man. Chase your dreams, and whatever dream it is, don't give up, and put effort. Put effort, because that will separate you from the rest, especially on days that you don't want to do it. Depending on what you want to do, if you want to be a geek on the computer, go ahead and be on the geek in the computer. Make all that money. If you want to be a fighter, go ahead and go chase that bag too. Just have some purpose, and just remember that you do it for more than yourself. It's for the people around you, for the people supporting you. You know what I'm saying? At least I do. You know, I know other fighters have other dreams,
Aspirations.
yeah, but me, I like to do it for the people that believe in me. You know what I mean? That makes me happy. That really does make me happy.
We appreciate you, and thank you so much for coming back on here. And hopefully, we have many, many more to come.
I gotta get the boys on here, man.
Yeah.
All the fighters, pull up, y'all. We need to grow.
Yeah, grow. Hit me up. Hit my lineup. We'll put the links on the description below. I'll put his links in the description below so you guys can be able to follow. And I appreciate you, Pa. Thank you for being
brother.
on.
Let's go.